love this mug, man. This is really nice.
It is, bro. I like it too. Yeah, man. I got a dope artist. He did all of the bamboo, the banana leaves, and everything. I had him, he did all of this. So what's up, YouTube? What's going on? This is Judah's Exodus. I'm back again. Look, I know you guys haven't been seeing too many videos from me, but I want to get back, being consistent again, And so I'm here at Jerk Soul. Okay. I'm here at Jerk Soul, and I have a good friend of mine. And I just wanted to, we just had a really good conversation, and, he hit on some really important things. And so I wanted to just quickly chat with him about a couple of the awesome things that he's been doing since he's been in Ghana. You guys know I haven't been here for much time at all, but he has. Tim, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man? It's a pleasure to be here. Jerk Soul is an amazing spot, man. As I always say, man, it took me back to Black.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So wait, you've been to the Jerk Soul in St. Louis before, right?
I did, man. I went with some cousins of mine in 2019. Set up our table on the trunk of our car. Was getting it in.
Well, it's been a pleasure, man, to serve not only yourself, but a couple other people that have been to this location has also been to the original location in St. Louis. So I think that's pretty awesome that I have had some guests that have been to both locations. So thank you, man.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, but bro, I wanted to quickly kind of just chat with you real quick about, how long you've been coming to Ghana, what brought you to Ghana, and some of the awesome things that you're doing here.
So I came to Ghana. I've been coming back and forth for about 16, 17 years. I started coming because I got introduced to a mission trip with an organization that works with black folks. And that 7 weeks transformed my life. Funny story, I thought success was defined by who you're with. And so I imagined that when I became successful, no lie, I was gonna be with a white woman. Mm-hmm. No shade to anybody who dates interracially, anything like that, have nothing against it. But for me, it was a tie to my social identity. Kid you not, when I came to Ghana and I saw the beauty of the land at this time in 2007, and my eyes were open. Kid you not, I went back, my prayer was, I said, God, I want to marry sister.
Yeah.
Because of the cultural relatability. Anyway, so back and forth, man, what happened was I started a nonprofit organization, and all we wanted to do initially was help young black men be solid in who they were. That's it. So we built a 5-week program to mobilize people to come to the continent. And if you can imagine a fusion of, I did a short term in the military. So boot camp meets a summer course, and it's all black. That's what that was.
Wow.
And then after we did that for men, the women said, you better do something for us.
Yeah.
So we added another program. Instead of being 5 weeks, it was 2 weeks. Instead of being just men, it was men and women. Instead of being just college age, it was 18 and up. And so since then, we've been coming back and forth, really just trying to make an impact here in Ghana.
Wow, bro, that's awesome. That's awesome. Do you remember, or do you have, let's say, I don't know, a rock star that kind of came through that program? Do you remember a certain brother or sister that just did really well or responded really well to the boot camp?
That's a great question, man. And actually, I haven't even thought about that. But it's been a lot of folks. I don't know the research on it, but I'm sure there's somebody doing the research on it. But I can tell you that a lot of the folks that came through our program, especially the young men, right? Especially if you look at young black men in America who sometimes we don't take responsibility, we don't do commitments, we're just kind of floating, just kind of haphazardly through life. Most of the folks who came through our program, they're married, they're working amazing jobs, doing great things, involved in their community, because that was our goal. Our goal was, when you finish here, no matter what God has put you here to do, we want you to do it and do it well and be solid in your black identity.
Sure.
And so a lot of our men are doing extremely well. And we actually have people now, a young lady that came from our program last year, she is in serious discussions now about actually moving back to Ghana. And so we just wanted to expose people to the continent and the beauty thereof, and then just give them options, man, because sometimes we don't have options. But when we can expose you to something, it now just opens up your mind to have options.
That's dope. That's dope. You know, and for a lot of us, options are few.
Yeah.
But when you do have, you know, some worthy options, you know, taking those options and then just kind of implementing them in your life and just, you know, taking the bull by the horns, man, is really something that that we all should be doing, especially when you're young.
Yeah.
You know, so hats off to you for having a program like that. I want a program like that. And, you know, now I know that, you know, people like yourself are, you know, have been doing those kind of things. That's just encouraging to me to do something like that as well, because for real, I really wish that when I was a teenager, man, that somebody, you know, had a program or I knew of a program where I could go abroad and experience something outside of America or outside of my city. And so I'm sure that just has an amazing effect on anyone that goes through the program. So hats off to you, brother. How's life in Ghana?
You know, life you know, it sounds like a cliche. It's just ups and downs. We were just chatting off camera that I think that sometimes there's a quote that says, even genius becomes common. So it's like when you first come to Ghana, especially as a person of African descent, if you were raised in a heavily racialized context like the U.S., every day is black and white, you come to Ghana and you're just intoxicated by the melanin.
Yes.
But after a while, it wears off. And you get intoxicated by the smells and the frustrations and all this. And so you really got to have a sobering moment of really looking at the pros and cons. I'm now in a position where when I first got to Ghana, I was like, man, like, this is it. This is it. But now I'm in a position to where I understand that God has really placed me in a position of privilege, because let's be real, if you have that blue passport, you are a lot more privileged than a lot of other people in the nation. But the challenge is a lot of us don't travel, so we don't know. We think, like the Scarface song, My Block, right? On my block, it's like the world don't exist. We stay confined to the small little sections we living in. So you think that Houston or Missouri City, Texas, or even where I'm from, the Faux, that's it. But it's not. And so what I've realized was there's a lot of frustrations in Ghana, man. Just culturally, I'm an American. Culturally. So when I come to Ghana, there's a lot of social whatever is put on Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's asking me, what is it? What is it? Something basic would be, there's a mentality, not all Ghanaians, not most, not many, but a significant amount believe that if you're coming from America, you automatically have unlimited funds.
Oh yeah.
And because you have unlimited funds, if they take something from you, it's not a big deal.
It's not going, yeah.
So a bottle of water that may be 1 CD, they may charge you 25. And the idea is, fam, you got Oprah Winfrey money. So look at me, I'm an African, I'm suffering over.
Yeah.
But you have money, so Charlie, don't worry.
Right.
So that's a frustrating thing, but I think when I look at the privilege that I have of being able to go back and forth between here and the States, take advantage of the economic opportunities, educational opportunities, and really just the structure of the system and do something better here in Ghana. I mean, Ghana's a great place to be, man. It's a great place to be.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here, bro. Thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time.
Right on.
Where can the people reach you?
So, man, my socials, everything is Tim Swain. It's TIMSWAIN. If you just type that in whatever search engine, it'll pop up. So you can reach all my socials, my YouTube, and all that kind of stuff as well.
All right. Cool, bro. Thank you.
All right, right on.
Peace.
Man.